you are just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. If you are watching this on replay, I want you to let me know by saying hashtag replay. We are outside on this beautiful Sunday morning. Today is, what's this today? Today is August 24th, I think. Yeah, I think so. We have done a full 20, I guess it is 24, so 24 days without added sugar. The only sugar that we've done would have been fruit sugar, which would have been like bananas. I feel like that's all I had this month. Maybe bananas. Maybe. So yeah, it's been a good day. It's been a good run. We haven't had any, haven't really needed or wanted for any sugar, so that's been nice. And now we are sitting under, I guess we call this a pergola, like a little mini pergola, but it's also like a swing. So you see me swinging, and the temperature is probably 70s with the beautiful breeze. It's an overcast kind of day, so it's the perfect day, perfect weather, perfect time for this swing, for this live stream, for this moment. I count it all joy. Hello, hello. If you are tuning in, let us know where you are tuning in from. I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. And also, we would love for you to double tap that screen, like the live. Thank you, thank you, thank you in advance. And help us get to 6,000 subscribers. We are currently at 5,204. So we would love for you to join us on our journey. And how has your day been going so far? Let us know in the comments. Oh, thank you for the hearts. I love seeing hearts. I'm laughing because you're laughing. Because I don't know who it is. I just see hearts and laughs. But hello, hello. I love it. I find very often that a lot of people like to see and watch from the sidelines. And they don't tell me hello. So I never know who you are in the chat unless you say something. Good morning, Eric. How are you? Misfit, hey! You see me swinging? Oh, that makes so much fun. Look. Wee! 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 How is everybody? The current time is 11:44 a.m. We are just 15 minutes shy of noon. How are you, Misfit? How are you, Eric? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Eric, you know what? Somebody on the live stream last night gave me $20, and so I painted my nails for them right on the spot. Right on the spot, Eric. Just giving you a heads up. Hello, Garth. How are you? Hey, hey, hey. Hello, hello. How are you? I told you I would be on. Well, I said walking. I'm swinging right by now, but it's such a beautiful day. It's so nice. And I found the swing. At first, I was sitting on the bench and I was like, "Ooh, there's a swing." Yes. Okay. Um, my plans for today, Misfit. Good question. I'm gonna wash my hair today. That's my plan. My plan is to wash my hair. I left my agenda book at my best friend's house. And so I'm a little bit out of sorts because, agenda books are very important. They keep your agenda. So I know what I need to do for the week. I don't have that. So caused us to go back and reflect on what we think we had put in there. I don't know. So I know hair for sure. I was going to wash my hair today. And then I'm going to work on a couple other things today. I'm going to work on that puzzle out front. She has a puzzle. I'm really excited about that. It's a 1,000-piece puzzle of Lizzo. So I think that is really cool. Maybe I'll show y'all what the puzzle looks like. And maybe watch a little TV. I think I'm gonna do no work today. Difficult for me to do. And I'm gonna do it. And I think I might take me an extra nap. 2 naps. Well, not 2 naps technically, but I slept today. Nobody kicked me, so it was a little nice. I got to sleep in. I had my godchildren earlier in the week, and so, yeah. They like to kick people. I'm like, this what kids do when they sleep. They be kicking people like this. So, yes. And then, it's going to be a nice day. Continue to swing on the swing. Oh, no. I'm not working. I'm not going to work. It is Sunday. I was going to work. I promise you I was going to work. And then as I'm swinging on this swing, I realized that, there is something called, so there's a book called 10X is Easier Than 2X by Dan Sullivan and Dr. Benjamin Hardy, in which they talk about in order for you to get to a place where you only work 240 days a year and then you're off the rest of the year, you have to work more diligently and be very specific on your goals. Definitely make sure that you are delegating to other people. And then when you delegate to other people, don't forget to have 3 different stages. So the different stages are backstage days. Backstage days are like if you are a dancer. A backstage day is like you are prepping to get ready for the day, right? So that may be the laundry, that may be the to-do list of things that you need to do. I need to email so-and-so back. I need to finalize my taxes. I need to fill out FAFSA or health insurance, whatever those things are. And then you have your performance days. And performance days are exactly what they are. Those are the days that you show up, and those are the days you actually get things done, right? Those are the days that you put in all the effort and make sure you get those things done. However, those days are like you put 3 things on your to-do list. Don't do like 10 or 15, just 3 major things that you have to do that particular day. And then from there, then you have the rest days. And rest days mean you actually rest. You do nothing. When I say you do nothing, pertaining to work, you do nothing. You do not open your phone for an email. You do not check. You do not call nobody back. You don't do anything pertaining to work. So that way, when you rest, you actually rest. You do whatever you want that day, but you don't do anything pertaining to work. So it's almost as if you take if you have a work phone, leave that at the job. If you have a laptop, you leave that somewhere else. You don't touch it. You don't look at it that particular day. You do nothing at all. So that way, when you come to work, you actually work. You don't do the back and forth, the lily-gagging and all that stuff. You actually do what you came to do because you had the time to rest. And because you had the time to rest and your body was able to stop thinking for a certain amount of time, that way when you go to work, you are focused. You are laser focused on what you want to do and what you want to accomplish because you know when you are done with that, you are done. And so if you can find a way to cultivate that into your lifestyle, rest days, vacation days. I meant rest days, backstage days, and performance days. You got it made. Yes, thank you, Wiley. Thank you, Wiley. Wiley, I need my agenda book. It's at your house. I know it is. I feel it because I've checked everywhere and it's not with me. I think it's either behind your couch or maybe the kids have it. I don't know. But I know I left it. I feel incomplete. So, hence the day that I'm just going to rest today because something is going to come up for me and I'll remember. Hey, Turkey. Hello, Phantom Shade. How are you? Hello, Light Boy. Hey, hey, hey. Hello. It's a car. Okay. Yeah. What's he FaceTimed me yesterday, but he didn't call back. So and that wasn't before you. That was before you got home. So I thought maybe he found it. Your my godson. Hey, Veda. Hello. But it's a big book. It's like almost like a textbook. So it ain't no little book, and it's hardcover. We're gonna rest. What you gonna do, Phantom? What you gonna do? There, your name says Phantom, which means I feel like you say that and then you're gonna just be gone. Phantom means you're not really there. That's what that name is giving. You're not really there. Hey, Beta. It looks, yes, it's gorgeous. It's a nice overcast day. I'm swinging under the pergola. You see the pergola? You see my, wee. I'm out, just enjoying the surrounding elements, seeing what I can see, and enjoying this time. I should be walking, but I'm swinging instead. Do you think the fitness tracker counts swings? I don't know. But then I steps, but they're swings. I'm moving. Does that count? I don't know. But yeah, so I said, well, let me go live and swing for a little bit, and then I'll finish walking a little bit later after this. You said we're gonna Phantom. Who are you? Who are you? How is everybody today? Oh, dang. Right. Interesting. Hmm. Can y'all hear me okay? Because I know sometimes when I have headphones and a collar, it kind of conflicts a little bit. And the swing is a little loud. I don't know if you can hear it. Oh, you found it. See, I know I left it over there. Oh my God, no, I left it. And it's colorful. So like, you can't miss it. Your eyes are very expressive. Thank you, Garth. Yes. They tell a lot. Yeah. Yeah. I'm very expressive. I'd be like, oh. Now you know. That's what I said. Look, if you look into them and you get trapped, that is on you, baby. That is on you. Because you'll be like, it's so nice in here. It's very quiet and calm and soothing in here. Like, I can get used to this. Aysia Smiles. How do you know that, Phantom? How old are you, sir? And what is there to do in Pennsylvania? I traveled the entire world often. I'm not a homebody. Hello, Comey. Actually, a cowboy astronaut millionaire in real life. Oh, okay. Sound like you gonna be out of this world. How do you do a cowboy and astronaut? How does that work? How do you ride cowboys in outer space? You're 32. Ah, okay, nice. I can't really tell by your profile picture. I don't know. What is your profile picture a picture of? It's so small on my end. Mmm, nice. Oh, you made it with AI. Oh, okay. Thank you for my Aysia Smiles over. Yes, thank you, Wiley. Thank you. All right, I hear something in the woods. There's so much. There's a lot of. I saw rabbits yesterday. Apparently, there are alligators out here and deer. So I feel so at home, so at peace. All right, Misfit, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Cowboy Astronaut Millionaire. Yeah. How do I know that, Phantom? Huh? How do I know that? I think sometimes our usernames give us away. Yeah. Huh? You like to be hidden, like you don't want to be seen. I'm in Florida. Bum, 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 bum. If you are just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is 12 o'clock. Oh, it's noon. Happy noon. On this beautiful Sunday. I think today is the 24th. It says 24th. Let me know. I think it's the 24th. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. So currently, we'll go live around 10:30 this evening. So about another 10 hours or so. We would love for you to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time that we do go live. And also let us know who you are in the chat. I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. I love chatting with new people and seeing and meeting new faces and friends. I am enjoying my swing on the pergola. Under the pergola, I should say. Yeah. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Do I have a LinkedIn? I do have a LinkedIn. I do. Yes, project management. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Why are you asking so many questions, Phantom? Hmm? Why you trying to be nosy? What you trying to find? I'm sure you can. Project managers are very, you know, busy. That's a good area though. You can get in there. I'm sure of it. It's always warranted. That's a profession that you can take with you anywhere. Hmm. Can y'all hear me okay? If you are just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening. In the evenings, this is daylight right now. It's 12:03 p.m. But we come out from time to time. We come out of hiding. We walk and we swing. Wee. All this good. Okay, there you are, Garth. I wonder where you disappeared to. Got a little quiet. So yeah, let us know who you are. Hey, Vital. Hello, studio. How are you? Yes. I like meeting new faces, new names. I also like seeing older faces and older names. I like my veterans. We are all family over here. You are swinging. Yes, I am swinging. You are correct. I am swinging. I'm in Florida. Swinging under the pergola. I guess it's a pergola. Yeah. I was trying to figure. I was like, does this. I guess my fitness app is not gonna tell me if I made the steps because I'm swinging, but I feel like it's taking effort. How are you number three, Body? You just got on it. Already became number three. I don't know how that works, that top fan thing. I'm just so confused. Glad you're here. What are you vining or swinging? It's like a swing. Bum, 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 bum. You think whoever talks must first swing, but Vital just got here though. Vital just got here and already became number three. So I don't know how it works. At first, I was thinking it was money. Like if you gave money, then you become top, or if bought some like stickers or something. I'm not sure though. Honestly, I'm not sure because it starts over every string. Pump those legs. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ah. Yeah, Garth is number one. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I think vibing like the energy you are experiencing. Oh, good one, Vital. We love good vibes. Oh, I promise you I love me some good vibes. Woo-wee. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love to see the different things that you experience. Like I feel like I'm swinging into a new time zone. Or um, like when I get off this swing, something magical is going to happen, right? I've been feeling like little portals open up when I do something fun like wee, wee, wee. Hello, Kalia. How are you? Hey, hey, hey. Hello, hello. I be having the time of my life. You hear me? And I think being with my godchildren kind of helped me to just center myself a little bit. You know, kids are very playful and very freeing, and I do think that life should also be that way. We put too much on ourselves, and we are so hard on ourselves, and we just relax and enjoy the ride and have fun. There's so much more to explore, and you see life from a different lens when you just have fun, right? Because you're only going to get what you attract. So, the more fun you have, the more fun you get. The more fun you have, the more fun you get to have. Okay. Oh, yes, sweet. Yes, vital, absolutely. I'm fine. Could be better. Yeah, sick. Oh no, Kalia. Is your sister in school? The first week of school, the second week of school, everybody's got the little germs. Little germies. I would tell you no sugar. That's what I did. That's how I keep myself germ free. No sugar. My sister's in college. They got germs too. Mhm. Because you're going from being wherever you were, everybody's all different climates, all different places of the world, traveling and seeing people, and then y'all all come together, and you're all in one area, and like sometimes the rooms are really really hot or really really cold, right? I may not have a jacket on one day, the room is really cold, then I'm getting sick, and then people love chocolate and sweets and sugar, and unfortunately, sugar creates a lot of acidity in your body. So that's how you, yeah, you heard from the principal. Yeah, the COVID cases are up and everything. Um, so I just say stay away from sugar. That's the fastest way to get over a cold. You can test my theory. If you stay away from sugar for 2 weeks, watch, watch what happens. And I believe you get smarter too. That's just my opinion. You see things a lot clearer. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. It works though. But make sure you are drinking plenty of fluids. I don't know what kind of sickness you have. Drink plenty of fluids. I would say water preferably just drink lots and lots of water to flush it out. You can't stay home because you're in a trade school. Oh, okay. You have a cold. Okay. So yeah, drink plenty of water and no sugar. Or you can sweat it out. I like to sweat out. I'm good for sweating out a cold. I'm really good for that. My grandmother used to make us do a detoxing time. Ooh, that's a good one, Vital. I'm team. I just had my black seed oil this morning. Mhm. Good for that. I love that. Your grandmother, listen. That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful. Thank you, Kalia. I love that name, Kalia. I love that. You a little, you need a little WD-40? Yeah. It sounded a little. I wonder what the weight requirement is on here. I mean, not that I have nowhere near close to it, but just curious of what it is. Are you always outside? Kalia, I would say I spend a good amount of time outside. I'm not always outside, but I enjoy being outside. No, it is speaking to you. No, it is speaking to you. It doesn't need WD-40. Oh, okay. Okay. It's like, I'm gonna unplug so y'all can hear it. You hear it? You got your box braids. Oh, nice. Phantom gonna head out doing some stuff. Thanks for your subscribe. Oh, thank you, Phantom. It's good meeting you as well. Don't forget to we go live in the evenings, okay? Around like check back in around 11ish. If you I mean you're Pennsylvania, so you're East Coast time anyway. So yeah, check back around 11ish. That's when we talk about more stuff. Right now I'm just chilling. I'm about to start creating a beat with that swing. You hear it now, right? It was cool when it was just. Now you hear it. It's like, yeah. I love the rain, Phantom. I will play in the rain. People will look at me weird. I don't care. I'll walk in the rain. I love it. I think anything water related is. I feel like God is in the water. So, and then our body is made over 70% of water. And so that's why when you feel bad about something, it vibrates in your conscious and your subconscious, and it just stays there. That's why I'm always just reminding myself to just stay positive, because the vibrations in the water are so strong, right? That's why they said women are ruled by the moon and our emotions, right? Our emotions carry those vibrations, just like your body does. Your body has a lot of water in it. So those vibrations are very deep. You love the rain too? Oh, nice. Nice. Deep. Yeah. Yeah. I saw a video, how long ago was that? That might have been earlier this year. It's like they think God is in it, God is water, and I was like, ooh, that was really powerful. And it has not left my mind since I thought about it. And then, like, when I'm in the shower, I will say different affirmations, and I will just be under the water, and I just feel so different. That's why you ever notice when people go and sit by the water, they feel so at peace, right? Because there's something in the water, and that is something that connects all of us, because without water, right, you have nothing. That is the only thing that keeps everything alive, right, is the water. Because you can go without food, but you cannot go without water. Dance down the street. You don't care what people think. Yes, I did that all day yesterday. Just dancing down the street. But it would be hard to dance and read y'all comments and talk and listen to music. So I did that by myself. We were chilling in the water before we arrived. There you go. That amniotic fluid. Yep. It all just connects. It all just goes back to the same thing. It's just powerful. It's so powerful. Water holds memory. Yes. If you ever done the experiment, I have not yet done the experiment though yet. But take water, and put a word underneath it, and then put it in the freezer, and it will create. If you go, I want you to look up Dr. Yamoto, water. I can't remember the exact title of it. He's deceased now, but he talks about water and how water, like just what Vital said, it stores memories. So like if you put snowflake, or you put like a something underneath the water, like a word, and then put the water on top, and then put it in the freezer, it'll mimic what you said. Like it'll put a snowflake in the ice. It's just profound. It's fascinating. Yeah, Dr. Emoto, the something of water. I started reading it and then I stopped. I haven't gone back to it, but it's a good one. Yeah. It's so good to have discussions like this. And that's why I encourage people to do just more research, more reading. Because it's the stuff that you find out is fascinating. And it's fun, like when you talk with somebody else, you come across somebody else and they know what you're talking about. You're like, yes, exactly. You know what I mean. You speak my language. We love that stuff. That stuff is amazing. And so that's how you know when you're going the right way. Because you find people who have studied the same things that you've studied, and you're crossing paths with people who are going the way that you are going. So it's very soothing, and it lets you know that you are on the right track and that you are hidden messages in water. Thank you, Vital. Yes. And so it lets you know that you are not alone in this, and that everything that you are feeling and experiencing, when you come in contact with somebody else who understands the language, that y'all are going down the same path. He's like, you read that too, and you studied that too, and you saw that too. Okay, I'm not crazy, neither are you. It's so much fun. Because there will be times, I promise you, there will be times when you think you are all by yourself. You will think you're all by yourself. You're like, nobody understands me, nobody gets me, everybody's looking at me weird. Every time I say something, I get caught up, or I get choked up. I don't know exactly how to describe what I'm feeling or what I'm seeing. And everybody's like, what? Because they only know what they know. And so that's when you have to keep your head down, keep to yourself, and just keep focusing on what you're doing until you get to a place where it just feels natural and you feel at peace with talking about it, because you know that there is nothing that anybody could say or do to change your mindset about it, because it's etched in stone right now. At that point, it becomes foundational, it becomes a principle for you, and it becomes something that you just know, like without a shadow of a doubt, like it's just in your core, and it's like, okay, well, nobody has to believe me because I know it, and that's enough. And so then once you get to that place, you'll begin to see other people change. And that's kind of how the miracles unveil themselves, because you have done the work on yourselves, and then you just continue being the person that you are now and that you're growing into, and people will bend to that. People will start to see that and it's like, wow, she's really doing that, he's really doing that, and they're getting results, and they're start to see the patterns within you, and they say, this is interesting. Well, what they're doing is obviously working because people are gravitating to them. So just stay consistent in your research and in your learning, and the best is yet to come. And the swing second set, you hear it. I am always super happy when I come in contact with my vibe tribe. Yes, Violet, I like that vibe tribe. I like it. I know exactly what you're saying. Yes, yes, yes. It's fun. I would like you to meet one of our Jess is on. Um, Jess and Q and Scorpion are also like that. Very deep and very like intellectual. I haven't had we haven't had all of them on in a while. The three of the I said the four, but they're Nevaeh, hey hun. But they're very intellectual like that, very deep. And so it's always a good time when they all get on. But it's been a very long time since we've had all them on together. And we would love for you to join. That would be cool. That'd be cool. That's a rabbit hole though. Let me just tell you. Listen, Q is a rabbit hole anyway. But all of them together, yeah, they got me. I'm like, they got me like, I don't know if I want to go down rabbit hole with y'all. Listen, my brain hurt a little bit. Yes, Nevaeh, I'm on a swing. Look, I'm swinging. I'm swinging. I'm swinging. Whee! Um, Even when you know that there are people out there with the same experience, it's easy for us to forget and fall into a type of depression. Why? Why? Tell me why. I want you to remember that every 24 hours you get a new day. Every 24 hours you get a new experience. And so the more that you tell yourself those remember we talked about that vibration and negative emotion, the more you stay in it. Now to be very clear, I have done a lot of work. And I also have always been a very positive person. So I will say that. Even when things don't feel good, I know I'm still good, right? Even if I'm not in the best situation, I already know I'm covered. Like every day, I tell God, I was like, "What's the best? What what is the best is yet to come?" I'm saying that wrong. Show me how good I can get. So every day I say, "Hey, show me how good it can get." And I showed that video last night about the lady. Her name is Erin Lyons, and she says the universe enjoys finding creative ways to bring you your heart's desires. Like it is the universe's desire to give you everything you want and to make it in such a way that you're like, how did that even happen? And you know it because you've had the experience where you've had something happen to you and you're like, oh my God, like how did this play into this, play into this, play into this, so that all this worked together so I got this job or I got this move or I got this extra money or I got this promotion. Um, I end up meeting the woman of my dreams or whatever the case is. Like there are so many things you're like, I don't even know how all that worked, but it worked and it was profound in the way that it worked. And you know you didn't do it and you know it had to only be a miracle because it wouldn't have been you. Yeah. That's how you know the universe is always trying to like sprinkle, sprinkle. It's always something really crazy that you but I don't even know how all that worked out, but it worked out, right? I think about every day. That's why I journal every day and I write down all stuff so I can go back and be like, oh, I forgot how that happened and that happened and that happened. Mm-hmm. Oh, you hear it now? Yeah, because I took out my headphones so that you could hear it because that's what I was telling him. I said it's loud. It's very loud. Dorlin, you hear me, Dorlin? Thank you for joining, Dorlin. I love when new people come on and say things. You should be able to hear me a little better now. And um, I'm always fascinated. And even the fact that I'm talking right now and you are coming to my live stream lets me know that you didn't just happen to come here. There are no coincidences. There's something in here that you needed to hear, something that you needed to experience, somebody maybe you needed to meet, because we've had that too, where people have met on this live and have gotten together, are dating. They've been in relationships for a very long time. Um, we have a couple like that now who has been on our live streams for a while. And as soon as they came in, they got together and they've been together ever since. And they've been together probably 5 or 6 months now. We've been going live every day since January. And I want to say they met each other maybe in like maybe March, and they've been going strong. So whatever is supposed to happen, whoever you are supposed to meet, just know that it's in the works and it's already happening. The fact that you found this live, the fact that you are here, the fact that you are listening to me swing, because everything is movement, everything is energy. So even the motion of me swinging, and maybe it sounds creaky, but it also is probably stimulating to your brain. Like some people have that ASMR where it's very, it just helps you to focus. Hey, Kayshawn. Nothing is coincidental. Yes, yes, yes. I love your view on nature. You look very pleasant. Thank you, Dorlin. Good afternoon. Hey, Kayshawn. Now I can't really hear it. Dorlin, no, I'm not born in April. I'm actually a Gemini. Um, let's see. Since everyone are on different levels in the school of existence, some people are still learning how to work through their shadow side. Some of us have traveled these routes. Thank you for saying that, Vital, because that goes to, that's the rebuttal. I guess that's what your rebuttal for Garth, I think. Yes, I agree. A person thinks that things are happening only to them and no one else could possibly understand, even if deep down they understood this is not true. I think everybody has their own experiences, um, and the work that you do, the work or lack of work that you do, will always dictate your reality and your outcome, right? Like I will talk with people now who are in a completely different space from where they were when they got out that relationship, they broke up with that person, they got out of that job, and seeing where they are now versus, or they've moved locations. But if I have a conversation with you now and you are talking about how bad life is and stuff, and then 6 years from now you're still in that same state, then I just know that the work has not yet been done. You may have done some work, you may have done, um, you might have read a book here and there, you might have had a couple of different experiences, but our mindset and our manifestations are very strong and very powerful. If I think the same thing every day, I want you to remember that your reality is only what you make of it. So if you do the same thing every day, then the then the universe is like, well, I guess you like this, cause you ain't never asked for nothing different. You ain't asked for nothing different. I'm gonna give you nothing different. Look, you are. If this is your perfect world, then perfect it shall be. And you like, but I want something different. But you ain't say that. You didn't do nothing different. So if you didn't do anything different, why would I assume that you needed something different, right? Like I watched this video where um, the guy said husbands, if they're married in a relationship and the wife never says she's upset, the man would never know. That's kind of like the universe, right? The universe will never know if you ain't say nothing. I'm just gonna keep giving you what you got, because you must like it. It's only when you start to do something different, then you get a different reality. You get a different result. It's soothing. Mm, the bell told me to come. Plus, I told we were going to swing together separately. Hi, baby. Hi, Keishawn. Today I have to wash some clothes. Okay. I think I might do a little load of laundry. No, I'm not going to do laundry because laundry will be work. I refuse. I am going to do puzzles today. I am going to wash my hair because I said I was going to do that because that is something that's I wouldn't consider it work, but it does need to be done. And I said I was going to do it. I'm a stubborn Taurus. Oh, Dorlin. I've had some run-ins with some Tauruses, and I thank you for saying that you're stubborn because most of them will not. Most of them will not say that they're stubborn, so I appreciate that for you. However, Tauruses are very, very smart, very intellectual, very like um, rigid in their mindset and their thinking. So I'm glad that you're here because most I don't get a lot of Tauruses on my channel just because I think I'm a little too airy fairy for them. Meaning my thought process on life is too too difficult for them to bridge the gap between reality and real life. I'm out. Love you. Love you. Love you, Wiley. We good people. No, you are very good people. Y'all are very loyal to the people that you are loyal to, and your thought process is immaculate because the way that y'all's brains work, mine, nope, not like that. Um, I think in pictures, and I think Tauruses think in systems, right? And that's the way that I can explain it in my head. Like I'll think like, are you going to let your hair grow longer? Yes. So my hair is growing. You can't tell because it shrinks. Yeah. It's it comes behind underneath my collarbone actually. So if I were to straighten it out, you would see that. You just don't see it because it shrinks in the humidity, and we are in Florida, so it doesn't. There would be no need to straighten it. And I don't like perms. I stopped perming my hair um, years ago, probably over a decade ago. And the more I went natural, the more things started to unfold for me. So notice that I don't do like these are my nails and I'll paint them, but I don't go to the nail salon as much because of all the chemicals. I don't perm my hair. I'm very natural. I don't eat meat. You know what I mean? Like, but all this happened over time. This wasn't a one and done. This was a slow and steady burn that happened over time. And so this is how we got here. The more I became natural, the more I turned back into nature, the more I returned to God, the more things started to open up for me, the more aware I became. And so if you are not quite there yet, it could be those things, right? I started eating differently. That was the number one thing that changed. Um, but I was never like a big meat eater anyway. And so I noticed when I eat differently, I feel different. And a lot of people will tell you that. And you're like, yeah, I get it, but you get some of it because you understand that eating healthier gives you better options. I don't think you understand it from a mental perspective that you eating different literally changes your genetic makeup to the fact to the point where you see different things. Like I almost feel like I'm kind of like an X-Men. Like I'm just tuning into some different things. Like there are some superpowers here. I just need to unlock them. Like that's how powerful I feel now. Our hair is sacred. Yes, you have very ethnic look. Very unique. Thank you, Dorlin. Um, since I was born 528, I'm still flowing off the tail of energy of Taurus. Oh, that's a good one. You're on the cusp. Yeah. Okay. 528. Yeah. 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 Like I am. I'm towards the end of Gemini, so I'm on the cusp of Cancer. So I have that energy. So I have that emotional energy of the Cancer and also the twin. So it's like three people over here. We like your natural. Thank you, Garth. Yeah, you should explain. Okay, okay, gotcha. So yeah, I have no plans on cutting it unless I feel like I need a drastic change. That would be the only time. Like when you see people completely cut their hair off, that means they're wanting a different experience and a different journey. If you see somebody do something completely drastic or completely different, they want to test the universe. I'm like, hey, I'm testing it out. I need help. I don't know what else to do. Look, look, look. Oh, he's trying to land. Oh my God, he was trying to land. That was a dragonfly. So I take that like any other time I would have just been like, oh, dragonfly. But because I'm very aware of different things, that dragonfly was literally trying to land. So now I need to go back and see exactly what I said, because that dragonfly was like wanting to land on this swing with me. So I take that to mean you're doing something right, because dragonflies stand for transformation. And so if I had not done the work to see what different animals mean, I would have missed that. The natural hair is like our antenna. Ooh, you realm shifting. Oh, I love that. Natural hair is like an antenna. Cause I promise you, it tried to land right here on the side, then it tried to land on the, I should have just had my hand out here. Just land on my hand. Is my screen glitching? It might be a little, it might be a little hot. Can you see me? Can you see me? No, Dorland, I am actually in um, Florida. I'm close. I'm close to you, but not that close. Not the Caribbean. But I'm in. You said, am I glitching? Do you see me glitching? Da, 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 da. I am from the Caribbean. Okay, okay. Nevaeh's from the Caribbean. Yeah, Nevaeh is Grenada. Grenada. Okay, there's an area on the property here that I plan to name dragonflies, butterflies, and fireflies. Ooh. Fireflies like tall grass from the Bahamas. We are close. Okay, I can't even see your face. Yeah, it's well, when you said it's glitching, it reminds me that I am still outside. One of the reasons why I don't do as many live streams during the day as I used to is because when I would walk, and in order for me to read your comments, I have to do like this, and the sun would glare down on the phone, and the phone would get really, really hot, and so the phone would overheat. So, and when I started on this live stream this morning, because we're almost an hour in. When I started on the live stream this morning, it was very overcast. So now that the clouds have subsided and it's getting clearer, the sun is coming out, and so now it's getting a little hotter. And it's almost 1 o'clock. Ooh, we've been on here for a minute. I need to walk. I love y'all, but I gotta go. I gotta get my steps in, because I promise you, I've been sitting here and talking with you all, and I've loved every minute of this conversation. I I hope that it was impactful for you as well, and that you got something from it. Don't forget to go back and watch this again, see what new things come up for you, because I always believe in the power of three. The first time you hear the information, you are receiving it. The second time you hear it, you're able to retain it. And the third time you hear it again, you're able to relay it to somebody else. So I would love for you to like and subscribe, double tap that screen, and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every time that we do go live moving forward. You're not eating something. It's not late night snacks, Arush, but we will do that tonight. So join me back here around 10:30, 11ish, usually closer to 11ish, because I am traveling, and I am staying with some people, so I make sure that I spend time with them before we call it an evening. So you'll probably catch me closer to 11 o'clock, and I'll go ahead and create that live stream for 11 o'clock tonight. All right, as always, keep smiling, keep shining. You got this. Dreams come true, not free. You just need a little bit of elbow grease. Don't forget, our homework is always the same. I want you to do 1 minute of mirror work, meaning I want you to look in the mirror and tell yourself, I love you. I love you, 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 I love you. Okay? For 1 minute every single day and see what happens. It may feel weird, it may be awkward, but it should be soothing, and you may even experience anger, you may experience tears, you may cry. That all means it's working. It's working, it's working, it's working. It allows you to see yourself for who you really are and uncover the mask that you have been living under for so long, okay? I love you. Oh, wait, let me get the I love you, I love you, I love you. I will see you tonight. Bye.